Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the top 3 best decks from the best players in the world. As many of you guys already know, I always do season end videos where I watch the best players in the world, play the season end to see who finishes number 1. In today's video, we're going to play with the number 1 finish deck, we're going to play with the number 2 and the number 3 finish. So the first deck, maybe you guys already recognize it if you watched the season end video. This deck was played by Furkan Arabachi. He finished number 1 ranked in the last season a couple of days ago with this Ramrider deck. Very interesting deck. I at first thought that it was a deck maybe to kind of like snipe Q into a specific deck, but later I watched his match history and he was playing this deck for a very long time already, and he won, I don't know how many games using this deck. So in my opinion, this deck seems very strong. What I like about this deck, I haven't really tried it out myself yet, but what I like about the looks of the deck, I guess I should say, is that it seems very solid both on defense but also on offense. Okay, let's go with a rage spell here, trying to rage up the knight mainly to take care of those spear goblins coming from the goblin hut. And by the way, it's kind of strange to see a goblin hut. Okay, looks like this guy goes very aggressive with a Valkyrie plus balloon. I'm gonna go with a Goblin Stein, I'm gonna go with Inferno Dragon, and I think that should be able to defend it very nice and easily. Okay, let's go with a knight. I feel like taking advantage of the fact that he went so aggressive, we can go with a knight right here. And I'm actually gonna rage up everything as well, even though he does have the Mega Knight there. I feel like a raged up Inferno Dragon is just gonna destroy the Mega Knight very quickly. And looks like it's also gonna, I wanted to say looks like it's also gonna destroy the right side tower, but he does have the Electro Wizard just in time to save the right side tower. Okay, well played by him, but still very aggressive start, and I would say a good start for us because he didn't really get any damage, and we already dealt a solid amount of damage to his right side tower. Okay, so what is he using? Mega Knight, Electro Wizard, Goblin Hut, definitely some mid-ladder deck right here. I guess I'm gonna cycle Inferno Dragon, even though he does have that balloon. I feel like we can still decently defend the balloon well with, I don't know, for example, a Lightning, maybe a Goblin Stein. Ramrider sometimes is also nice. I guess I'm gonna go with a Goblin Stein here to support the Inferno Dragon. It looks like he also has Inferno Tower. Okay, definitely an interesting deck from him, I guess. I'm kind of tempted to go with a Lightning here, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Focus on defense first. Okay, let's go with a knight here on defense. Let's see what he's gonna do. I guess he's gonna just wait a little bit, maybe save up for a potential Mega Knight, maybe save up for a potential balloon. I'm in the meantime gonna go with a rage spell there to kill all those spear goblins. And I'm thinking about going with a Ramrider here. I'm not sure if it's too aggressive because he does have the Mega Knight, I believe, back in cycle. But if he does have the Mega Knight here, we could potentially go in for a bomber, even though it's only gonna get one shot. I feel like for 2 elixir, it's always kind of nice to get the chip damage you could get. Okay, let's go with a knight, let's go with a lightning here as soon as possible as well. We do have to be careful because that Mega Knight balloon push is kind of scary, but I think it's not gonna get that much damage. Maybe one connection, please don't get a second. Okay, nice, at least there's only one connection, so that's good for us, and we can prepare another Ramrider push. Okay, he does go with his lightning on defense, so both of us have lightning. He does have an Electro Wizard, he has Mega Knight. I feel like his counters against the Ramrider are definitely decent, decently strong, but in my opinion so far we're doing a good job at defending. Okay, I feel like he's gonna go for a loon, or is he not? Okay, I thought that he was gonna go for a loon. That's why I went with the knight at the bridge to kind of body block a potential, body block the Valkyrie to let the balloon go in front, if you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's see, let's go. I guess with a Goblin Stein here on defense, I'm gonna have the Inferno Dragon ready once again. I'm gonna pop the ability here, trying to take care of the Electro Wizard. I think the ability should be able to fully take care of the Electro Wizard. That's perfect. And then now our Inferno Dragon should be able to get a lot of value. Okay, let's go with a Ramrider, let's go with a Rage here as well. Unfortunately, his Mega Knight is able to jump on top of our Ramrider, but I think it still might be able to get a connection. No, it's not gonna get a connection, but still a good situation for us, and I'm gonna keep it under pressure. Let's go with the Evil Knight, let's go with a Bomber. Let's go, I think, with a Ramrider here as soon as possible, and I'm gonna Rage up everything here as well. Okay, he does have the Evil Mega Knight. We need to be careful with the counter push right here. Okay, man, Evil Mega Knight in those situations is definitely insanely strong. Okay, let's go with a knight like this. Let's then afterwards go with guards here to try and take care of the wizard, and then afterwards distract the Mega Knight a little bit as well. Man, definitely an intense match so far. I feel like his defense is just insanely good against our deck, but I think we might be able to steal a little bit of damage with the Bomber. There you go, Bomber is able to get a double connection, and with the double connection we are able to leave his right side tower in lightning range. Man, what a strange mid-ladder deck from him, but at the same time, what a solid deck against our deck. I feel like Ramrider in general, its kind of weakness, I guess, is of course buildings. He had double building, both Goblin Hut and Inferno Tower. He had Electro Wizard, which is an amazing card against the Ramrider. He had Mega Knight, like Evolution Mega Knight, like, I don't know, I feel like the matchup wasn't even that good for us, but we are able to secure the victory right there. Okay, looks like this guy goes for a minor plus bed push. I guess with the cards here, it's already gonna be enough to defend it pretty much perfectly. We are gonna take a little bit of damage, but I guess it's fine, and we can start cycling in the back. So usually when I saw Furkan play this deck against the best players in the world, by the way, if you guys are gonna try it out, I feel like most of the times he kind of cycled from the back, and then afterwards when the troops were closer, or when the opponent makes, like, I don't necessarily want to say make a mistake, but for example here he invests in going by lava out. I feel like we might be able to get something going afterwards. But let's, yeah, honestly just play patiently. Like, there's not, I don't know how to say it. Like, we're not in a rush, if what I'm trying to say. I guess like most of the times I saw Furkan play this deck pretty patiently, but at the same time aggressive. I don't know how to explain it. Like, trying to kind of see the situation, and if you say, okay, for example, like here, this is a perfect example of the opponent being extremely aggressive, and now knowing that, like, he spent a lot of elixir, arrows are out of cycle, how is he gonna defend this? He even says well played, he knows that he doesn't have much elixir. That is what I'm trying to say about this deck. Like, most of the times, cycle kind of patiently, just wait and see what is your opponent gonna do, what is your opponent playing, and then as soon as your opponent plays, I don't know, for example, aggressively, spends a lot of elixir, or just in general cycles, I don't know, maybe a lot of elixir in the back, then you can take advantage and maybe go for a push like we did right now with the Ram Rider, with the guards, taking down the right side tower and also dealing a lot of damage to his king tower, all the way to 2900 HP. And honestly, at this point, I think I'm just gonna go for the 3 crown. Like, he just spent 7 elixir. What does he have in cycle right now to defend Knight plus Ram Rider plus an Inferno Dragon? He does go for the Barbarians, but honestly we can rage up everything. We can go with the Evil Bomber, and I think that should be a good game for us. There's no way he's gonna defend the Evil Bomber plus Ram Rider plus Knight plus Inferno Dragon plus the Rage Spell. How many cards did we have on the field right there? And even, yeah, he just spent 7 elixir, so I just knew, okay, I think the best decision is to go for the 3 crown, and we do end up getting the 3 crown. So very nice W there with the #1 finish deck in the world, which is this case the Ram Rider deck. #2 finisher was Sofian, which was using the Royal Giant deck you're seeing on your screen right now. We're gonna play 2 matches with this deck, so see you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into the next match. We're gonna use, as I just said, this Royal Giant deck, and honestly I'm a big fan of Royal Giant. I feel like Royal Giant is one of my stronger decks. And by the way, what I noticed is that both #1 and #2 are using the Evil Bomber. I feel like Evil Bomber is not really an evolution people are talking about, but Loki seeing it being #1 and #2 in the world kind of made me think, is Evil Bomber like super strong, or I don't know, like it's just kind of a coincidence, I guess you could say. Okay, let's go with a Phoenix in the back. Looks like this guy goes with Skeleton Dragons. I'm kind of tempted to go with Royal Giant here. I don't know if it's gonna be too aggressive, but let's see how it works out for us. Okay, this is gonna be a very nice lightning. Gonna take care of the Electro Dragon. Gonna deal a good amount of damage to his Skeleton King, and also gonna deal damage to his Princess Tower right there. Nice, good start, man. Lightning. I feel like Lightning is one of those cards that if they do not expect it, like for example there, I'm pretty sure the opponent never would have expected a Lightning from us. That's why he went with like Electro Dragon, right as he cycled the Skeleton King, and it just gets so much value. Like, people, I guess, sometimes do kind of expect it, but honestly, if this guy, for example, didn't expect it, or even if he did expect it, but his cycle just wasn't the best, like, there's not really much they can do. So in my opinion, Lightning, combining that with the Royal Giant, especially in a good moment, like a good timing, can be super important, super key to potentially secure a victory. And oh no, he just missed the tornado. That's actually gonna take the left side tower down to 141 HP. And I think, I mean, I don't want to say that it's a good game already, because of course he's using a Golem deck. I believe he's using a Golem deck, a beatdown deck at least. So one good push from him could potentially still take the W, but this is definitely looking pretty good for us, guys. Okay, let's go with a Bomber here, trying to take care of the skeletons. Then my idea is to pull his Skeleton King closer. No, unfortunately we do not get the my idea there. I think everyone understood the idea was to try and activate the King Tower thanks to the Skeleton King, but unfortunately the Skeleton King died before we even could get it done. Okay, I think I'm gonna go, let's go with a Lightning hitting the tower as well, because the Goblin Cage is gonna go down. Let's go with a lock here just to make sure that we take care, well, in this case the Royal Giant, but anyways, to take care of the Goblin Cage. And let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he goes with an Electro Dragon, and he goes with a Golem. Okay, I need to keep under pressure to not allow him to have like insane amount of elixir to defend this. Let's in the meantime go with a Phoenix up high as well. Nice timing right there, and I guess I'm just gonna Lightning his support troops. In the meantime, our Ghost is also getting a... No, there's no way. Oh my god, the Phoenix actually pushed. Okay, luckily it's reviving though. Okay, let's go with Electro Spirit. Let's go with a Ghost here. Please do not take the Tower Golem. Okay, that Golem is getting a lot of damage. Can we still defend this though? I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna go with a Royal Giant. If anything, we take his right side tower. He does go for a NATO, but the NATO isn't the best. As you guys can see, NATO was not retargeting the Royal Giant to the King Tower, so the Royal Giant still takes on the right side tower. And man, this guy played it pretty well, but he definitely needs to work on his tornado. No offense, no, like without, how do you say, no disrespect, but of course, you guys saw it. He first missed the NATO on the Ghost, and then in the end, he also missed the NATO on the Royal Giant, so I think that was definitely kind of game-changing moments for him. Nice try, good game for us, and let's hop into game number 2 with the Royal Giant deck. Okay, so there you go. We find the match right away. Let's give him a good luck. Let's see what this guy's gonna be running. And then after this match, we're gonna switch to the last deck in today's video, which is also a very interesting. And I'm gonna tell you guys, whenever you see the next deck, something which personally, like, I didn't even notice before, but I noticed it after preparing today's video. Okay, looks like he does go for the Mega Knight. I guess I'm gonna go with an Electro Spirit here. I kind of want to activate the King Tower. Can we activate the King Tower? Let's go like this. Let's go with a Bomber and let's go with a Fisherman here. Okay, we are gonna activate the King Tower. That's very nice. Phoenix is gonna take care of the Witch. Some of the skeletons are locking onto the right side tower, so we are gonna take quite a lot of damage, especially the Electro Dragon here as well. But we do activate the King Tower, which in many situations, many matchups is just a very nice thing to do, I guess. Okay, so I don't know what deck he's running. Once again, a mid-ladder, man. I don't know why, but always when I start a new season, it's always just a bunch of mid-ladder decks. I guess it's normal, like people are just playing the most comfortable deck they have, but it's kind of funny, I guess. Okay, let's go with Electro Spirit here. Let's go with a Bomber into the same lane as the Monk. He might pop the ability and reflect the Bomber shots onto our Bomber. Yeah, he does, so that's a pretty good play by him. And then in the meantime, we can see what he's gonna do next. Okay, I don't know why I feel like his cycle right now against the potential Royal Giant isn't the best, but at the same time, he still has the Witch alive. So I guess I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see if we can first take care of the Witch and then afterwards go with a potential Royal Giant at the bridge. Okay, let's go with Royal Giant now. He does go with the evil Mega Knight in the back, so we need to be careful because the Mega Knight does push back troops like Royal Giant, and he also has a skeleton army. Man, this is not looking amazing for us. I think the best bet we can do here, okay, let's do this. And let's then, I guess, try to go with a Bomber. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I think it's gonna jump. Okay, nice. That was a really good defense, man. That was scary. I'm not gonna lie. That was very scary for one moment. I thought that was gonna get a lot of damage onto our right side tower. We do end up defending the Mega Knight plus Bats push very cheaply, very nicely. And we are able to stay alive. Okay, I was thinking about going with a Lightning, but honestly, wasn't really worth it at that point anymore. Let's go with a Lock. And I guess we can go with an Electro Spirit here. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a Fisherman. Let's go with a Ghost here up high to try and take care of the Witch. And I'm gonna go with a Bomber as well. Okay, his Monk ability is able to reflect onto everything, even on top of our Bomber. Let's go with a Phoenix up high to take care of the Electro Dragon. And I could have maybe gone with a Lock prediction. Do I still need to Lock? I think I'm just gonna Lock like this. And I'm gonna go with a Fisherman to try and pull his Witch into our Phoenix. Okay, so definitely an interesting deck from him. So far, he's putting up a pretty good fight. But let's see how he's gonna defend this Royal Giant here. Okay, he does have the evil bats. Let's go with Electro Spirit. Let's go with a Phoenix here as well. Royal Giant is able to get a lot of damage on the tower. And I think with one more shot, we are able to take down. Yeah, we are able to take down. No, we're not able to take down. Oh, we are able to. Wait, what? We are. We're not. We're not. We are. I don't even know what happened. In the end, we were able to take down the right side tower. That was definitely, yeah, kind of confusing for some reason. I thought, wait, the Lightning didn't take it, right? Okay, so I think what happened is that the Lightning did not take the tower. But what ended up taking the tower was the Royal Giant. I don't know. That was very confusing for me. I guess the most important thing is that we ended up winning. So far we're 4-0, 2-0 with the number 1 deck, 2-0 with the number 2 deck. Now it's time for the number 3 deck, and it's this Royal Hogs quick cycle deck, but it is a different version with the evil Bomber. And you guys might already recognize it. 3 times evil Bomber, number 1 finish evil Bomber, number 2 finish evil Bomber, number 3 finish evil Bomber. Is evil Bomber broken, guys? Like, honestly, no one is talking about the evil Bomber. Personally, I also didn't complain about the Bomber at all. But watching the top 3 best decks in the world, from the best players in the world, see like all of them have Bomber, that's kind of crazy, right? Like, what do you guys think about the evil Bomber? And after seeing that all 3 decks in the top, like ranked leaderboard are using the evil Bomber, do you guys think that they, I don't know, should nerf it, should change it? Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the evil Bomber. I personally didn't even know that it was like that good or that popular, but after seeing it right now in yeah, the ranked, like, it's definitely, I definitely noticed it, I guess you could say. Okay, let's go with a delivery here. Let's go with skeletons to distract everything as well. I feel like he spent quite a lot of elixir. I could, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I was very tempted to go with Royal Hogs. Let's see if we can get, no, we cannot. I mean, he spent a lot of elixir though. How is he gonna defend Royal Hogs on the right side? I feel like he just spent so much elixir there. He needs to go with arrows plus rage spell on defense, but that's not gonna fully counter the Royal Hogs. Those Royal Hogs are still gonna get a good amount of damage on the right side lane. Nice, perfect. Fire Spirit also. Fire Spirit, by the way, many people in this deck usually use Ice Spirit plus Lock. One of the advantages, I guess, from having Fire Spirit in your deck, Fire Spirit plus Delivery is a great combination. Fire Spirit plus Delivery can, for example, counter, I don't know, let's say Skeleton Dragons, Flying Machine. Like, it can counter many troops that normally, for example, the Ice Spirit plus Delivery do not kill. Like, the Fire Spirit damage is actually much more than the Ice Spirit damage. Okay, let's go with a cannon here. Let's go with skeletons. I believe he doesn't have arrows plus rage spell and cycle yet, so I think those skeletons should be able to get quite a lot of damage. And let's then go with Royal Hog Split here, trying to get something going either on the left side lane or the right side lane. Nice, perfect. He does go with a bomber, but bomber is not able to take care of all the skeletons. Oh my god, those skeletons might be able to get, okay, they are able to get a decent amount of damage, nothing crazy, but I guess yeah, good, because most of the times with these type of Royal Hogs deck, you do want to go into both lanes. Not always, but I guess the double lane pressure is definitely something nice to kind of do or have with this deck. Okay, let's go with Archer Queen here towards the left side. Let's go with skeletons. We need to be careful because his deck, to be honest, one big push can get very scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like one big push from the opponent can definitely get really scary. So let's go, I guess we can go with a bomber here to damage the Goblin Stein. Okay, let's go with skeletons here as well. Let's go with a delivery. Let's go with another cannon, and I'm gonna go with an Archer Queen as well. Okay, let's go with a bomber here to try and take care of the Goblin spawning from the Goblin Giant, and let's go with evil skeletons to save the left side lane, because that evil P.E.K.K.A. was definitely kind of scary. Okay, let's go with Royal Hogs here as soon as we can. We still have the bomber, we still have some evil skeletons, we have the Archer Queen still alive as well. Very good situation for us, and look at the skeletons, man, the skeletons as well. Another evolution I feel like no one is really talking about. For one elixir, it can go just crazy, so much value, and in this case we're gonna secure another victory with the Royal Hogs deck. Definitely one of yeah, my favorite decks to use, super fun deck to use, and this version with the bomber, with the Fire Spirit, really solid deck. As I said before, number 3 finish, number 3 ranked in the world. Use this deck to finish number 3. So see you guys soon with the last match of today's video. In the meantime, we already get to League 7, so that's amazing. See you guys soon whenever we find the next opponent. Okay guys, we made it to the last match of today's video. Don't go anywhere yet, because I want to see if I can get the next victory and hopefully go 6-0 undefeated with the top 3 best decks in the world. Would definitely be very nice. Okay, let's go with skeletons, let's go with bomber. Always nice to start cycling your evolutions, and let's kind of wait and see what our opponent is gonna do. Okay, let's go with the Archer Queen here towards the right side, just to make sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. It looks like he has a Firecracker. Okay, Firecracker, I mean, I guess we could activate the King Tower here. I'm gonna pop the ability here as soon as possible. Cannon is, yeah, not gonna do much, but of course we didn't have the best cycle right there to activate the King Tower, and I kind of want a pressure right here. And my idea behind this pressure is then afterwards we can hopefully activate the King Tower. No, okay, I messed up. Okay, I actually messed up big time. I don't know if that Mega Knight, did I mess up on the skeletons? Honestly, I don't even know what happened. Good thing is that we already activated the King Tower, so I guess the activation plus the right side tower and the delivery is kind of defending, but we still took so much damage. Like, that was a really big mistake from my part, and there's no way we're gonna lose the last match to go undefeated, right? I need to go undefeated, guys. Like, I wanna get the 6-0, so let's focus up and let's see if we can make a comeback right here. Okay, so Mega Knight, Skeleton Barrel, Firecracker, Goblin Gang, definitely a lot of spam cards from him. I think it's gonna be important to keep our delivery mostly on defense against, for example, okay, let's go with skeletons here. Does he have a spell against the skeletons? I mean, we don't even have, okay, we don't have the cannon in cycle, so the Ram Rider definitely gonna get a lot of damage. Let's go with a bomber, or let's go with a Royal Hogs towards the left side in the same lane as the bomber, and looks like he also has a own bomber. Okay, I feel like he spent a lot of elixir though. How is he gonna defend the Archer Queen? Does he have Goblin Gang? I think he has Goblin Gang, right? Okay, let's see what happens. He goes for a Firecracker. Archer Queen is gonna lock onto the tower in the meantime. Plus the ability, that's gonna be so much damage. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage to the right side lane. And what a strange match we have right here. I feel like both of us were able to get a lot of damage. Evil Bomber might be able to get even more damage on the right side lane. There you go, Bomber. Gonna get another connection, double connection on the right side lane, leaving it all the way to 182. It's gonna take the right side tower, and all we need to do here is somehow survive for 45 seconds more. Can we survive though? That's the real question right here. Can we somehow still survive? I think if we do a really good job at defending, we definitely have a chance still. but at the same time, it's not gonna be easy. Okay, let's go with Ram Rider, let's go with a cannon, let's go with delivery just in case. Delivery wasn't even necessary because it realistically didn't even hit anything. And let's here go with ability as well. Okay, ability last second is gonna be able to take care of the fisherman. It's gonna distract the Mega Knight a little longer. And I guess I'm gonna go with a cannon like this because I feel like the right side lane, exactly, the right side lane is the lane where he's gonna focus the most on. Okay, let's go with a bomber, let's go with a delivery. We have another cannon in cycle. And man, this deck cycle's just so good, as you can see. Able to survive, we are able to defend it very well. 600 HP on our right side tower. That was kind of scary, especially that moment when I messed up the Mega Knight distraction towards the King Tower. But luckily in the end, it didn't matter. So we are able to go 6-0 in today's video. 2-0 with the number 1 ranked. 2-0 as well with the number 2 ranked deck. And then 2-0 with the number 3 ranked deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.